Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mars, where things have gotten a little bit ropey. I kind of ran out of electronics. Not a problem, I've got 2 electronics factories, except they both need maintenance, and the maintenance material for an electronics factory is electronics, so I couldn't actually make any more electronics with which to fix the electronics factories to produce more electronics in order to fix everything else that needed electronics, and no, these greedy sods from Port Vesta weren't going to let me have any electronics from the cargo hold there either, so that didn't help matters. So I called in a rocket, dropped $1 billion to import 50 units of electronics, and well, things are temporarily sorting themselves out. I do, however, need more fuel. 2 refineries, well, I can amp that one and get it onto a 24/7 ops, amp that one as well. I've got the fusion plant up and running. So power consumption, yeah. Power consumption is not a problem right now. Almost 1,000 power hourly. And plenty in reserve. I could actually build a couple of spare accumulators. Just stash a bit more reserve up if things do go wrong. That might not be a bad idea. And okay, one of the factories is now back online. So, hey, electronics are being produced 14 a day. There's the second factory back. Really do need to get some more engineers trained and into it, but everyone's happy. The spacebar is good, unemployment is dropping, and homelessness should shortly be a thing of the past thanks to getting the arcologies up and running in all the domes. Hooray! Of course, I do now have a new problem, which is that I'm running short of metal. Not a pressing problem right now. Well, actually, yes, it is about to become a pressing problem because I only have 4.6 metal left, so I can scavenge surface deposits for a bit to keep things going, but I need to get an alpha site established because there are no more metals within easy reach. I also need to get field extractors handy to have. Plug a couple more into the sector scan, and let's get the Explorer drone out and running. Start at the east side and just work west. Should do the trick. Now, alpha site, I'm thinking here. I've got concrete, a decent deposit of metal, some rare metals that I can exploit as well, a second metal deposit out here that might be worth playing with, but I need to put a new dome in simply because I'm running out of space. Happily, the research boys have got the moisture farming available if I need it, but we've also finished gravity engineering, so I can build the Mega Dome. Also the Martian network. New spy building network dome. No thank you. Right, I need to keep building engineering, really. Ideally what I want is a way of getting the drones hooked up, so that's all in the robotics line. Let's get the rover command AI on the job. Also research the Martian network, and generally improve the shuttle grid as well. If I can hopefully get a unified drone option here, I suspect this is going to be a wonder. We've got the Omega telescope and Project Morpheus there. I do still have the option as well for the microfusion artificial sun, which would pretty much solve the power problem too. However, I'm thinking here is going to be the best bet for our first Mega Dome. So, how big is it and how much space do I need? 300 concrete, 200 metal, that might be a problem, and 100 polymer. Well, that's less of an issue. And it is a Mega Dome, and it's also close enough that I can deploy to both deposits in order to get things built. Sweet. That should do the trick. Right, 1 Megadome lined up. And I will need to get the RC transport out. No, not the RC... Well, yes, the RC transport, actually. I need to get it working on surface metal deposits, hoovering up as much as it can.
Breakthrough discovered.
Woohoo! Advanced drone drive. Sounds like fun. What does this do? Our size, etc., etc. Drones move 50% faster. Yeah, that's handy, but it's not essential to do. So, let's put in a metal storage section first and foremost. Metals, metals, metals. There we go. Chunk that in. Now, you. Set up. I want you to just start emptying the place into that area. We'll also bring the RC rover across because this rocket's ready to head back to Earth. Away you go. And next priority is going to be building a tunnel to connect all the utilities up. So, infrastructure, tunnel, there we go. Drop that in there. Drop the other end of the tunnel in here. And that should do the job quite nicely. However, that tunnel also requires metal, so it's going to be scavenging time fairly shortly again. Oh well. I can have the drone rover do its job while it's at it. Okay, let's get the next exploration anomaly going. Leave that to its own devices. And keep the drone rover busy as well. Just unload everything here. Oh, shuttles are coming in to pick up the metal. Handy. This is how you run an effective long-range transport network. Use shuttles rather than drones. Oh dear.
All his former partners from beyond Earth have since abandoned the initiative.
Oops. We have failed everyone. The dream is dead. Those sods from Earth. Yeah. Took off with 70 electronics, the little gits. Well, so much for the mystery. Reed Gonbrief's plan falls apart shortly after he died. Oh well. Time to get back to supplying Mars. How are you doing? 17, 18... Yeah, just let's drain that dry and get on with it.
Breakthrough discovered.
Oh, extractor AI. That will be very handy. Breakthroughs, breakthroughs, breakthroughs. Extractor AI. There we go. Can work without crews at 50 performance. Sweet. Of course, I'll probably work better with human crew, but there you go. Now, where's that drone rover got to? Let's bring it out here. Get them to work. Also need to build a concrete extractor out here as well. Better get a universal depot up. Yoink. I also need to hook it into the power grid, which really I can wait for the tunnel to get built before I get on with that. Low on, actually, no, I can't wait for the tunnel to get built because I'm low on concrete. Okay, resources. Why is there a concrete problem again? There shouldn't be a concrete problem at all. It's producing 20 a day. Okay, let's amp it up, get a bit more production on the go. Not sure what's left of the deposit, mind you. 1200. Yeah, should be good for a bit. Dismantle that. Also need to get a couple more fuel refineries in as well. You'd think they'd just move the fuel across to where it was needed, but no, apparently that's too complicated. Speaking of parts, these guys are... Right, I'm going to need... Oh, goody. Right, I'm going to need to bring in some more machine parts. Just to keep the maintenance on the water extractors going. How are these deposits doing? 2002, we've almost drained 2/3 of that, and we've drained close to 3/4 of that, so I need to start thinking about another water deposit. 70,000, that should be enough to keep things going for a bit. Problem is, I don't think there's a drone controller in range. Okay, multiple things I need to take care of. Right, starting with... Oh, there we go, just unload there. Yay! Off you go, little drones. Starting with another concrete extract. Concrete. They've got the machine parts, they've got the metal. Let's just power that one down for a bit. I want you to service the tunnel entrance. Out you come, guys. Now you go load up on metal again. Hook the utilities up, get a concrete extractor in, and then use that to start supplying the construction site for the Megadome. That's a theory, at least. I mean, it is a rather ropey theory, but it's still a theory. Hey guys. Sorted. Right, rocket is ready to launch. Get it back. In fact, that'll get us another 750 million. Extractor, you know what, let's kick it up to full production. Slight oxygen shortage. Need to put another Moxie in as well. Ho-hum, need to get that metal supply up and running. The Megadome might be a little ambitious. Where's that metal supply? There we are. Okay, run it up. Drone AI will spot it and start shunting across. Of course, here's the paradox. I need the concrete in order to build the tunnel. That's going to be tricky. I could supply it from this side, but with only the one extractor going, that's, well, a bit dicey. Okay, everyone else seems to be chugging along quite happily. Also, I need to supply the moisture evaporator. Oh god, that all needs metal to repair as well. Triff! Well, the fungal farm is honestly a sideline at this point. Yes, it's consistent food production, but honestly, compared to what the farms can turn out, yeah, it's pretty basic. Also, somehow, I suppose it might help that we've not got a rocket to refuel at the moment. Also, we have a busted oxygen production. That's why we're running short of oxygen. There's no metal to repair it. Haha. Okay, right. Get this brought up. How are we doing with that tunnel? 19 out of 20. Progress is being made slowly. So at this point, we're going to stack the transport up with metal. Actually, can I dismantle the metal extractor and get some metal that way? No, but I can get some concrete, so that's all to the good. So destroy that. Yay! And clear the remains.
Research complete.
Mars Nouveau. A new architectural style, if memory serves. Mars Nouveau? There we are. Building construction in metal reduced by 20%, excluding domes. So that should be... No, I've got the machine parts. You know what? It's only one bit of metal. Let's just run it over.
Funding received.
Yay, money. Right. Metal deployed. Let's get the rest of it back here, get everything up and running. In fact, just drop the metal off there, let the station handle the rest. Arcologies are built. Next priority, slowly finish on. I suppose I could summon up some more concrete, because this single extractor really isn't producing fast enough, even with fuel. 30 a day? No, not going to cut it. I'm not waiting 2 more souls for that to work. So, cargo rocket. Let's pull up... let's pull up another 10 drones, just to keep everything happy, as well as 70 concrete. Launch that. I can always fly another rocket load of rare metals back. I've actually got a decent surplus of those at the moment. Just need to keep the exports going. Generate, because you know how this goes. Money, money, money. Okay, also employment. Is everyone fully employed? Is everyone gainfully employed? Yes, yes, and yes. And homelessness really shouldn't be a problem. Although I was kind of hoping, really, that we'd have a case of drone prefabs needs Metal! Well, at least it's keeping them in work. Okay. Transport. Also rover, get another anomaly going. Then transport has dropped off its metal. All of which basically ploughed straight into the construction of the tunnel. Yay. Never mind. Bring in the rocket, get the tunnel built, get everything else trucked out. And we should be reasonably good. Just, well, I suppose I can go run some more metal scavenging off the surface, can't I? Yoink, and there, and there. Do, however, need to bring in about another 60 concrete to finish the tunnel.
Material from the
Woohoo!
and it completely validates our hypothesis on abiogenic petroleum.
Terrific. So, polymerization experts or volatiles experiments, physics or engineering research. I've got most of the physics research done, so let's go with the engineering research and also get the drone back onto its next job. Other thing I need to do once the transport's finished its current mission is actually get something out there to recharge the Explorer, because yeah, the vehicle
has died.
Oh dear. Doom doom da dum dum da dum da dum da dum. Has to be said, he perhaps wasn't much of a loss. Not, I mean, okay, that's a horrible thing to say, but it's true. Okay, right, rocket, 86%. 87, 90. Concrete is being slowly generated, but as already noted, I really need to get more production going. Dome streamlining, eh? What does that do? Domes cost 50% less basic resources. Right. That helps. That helps considerably. That is worth cancelling and No, it doesn't, because I have to research it, don't I? Okay, bring in the rocket. Yank. Get the tunnel built quickly. Then get everything else connected up. Also, where's the
Colonists
transport?
are departing.
Oh dear. Well, honestly, those quitters want to quit. They can quit. Okay, where's the rover gone? Exploration rover, there we are. Transport rover, get over there and charge it up. Give it a bit more juice, then go back and repeat. That'll let the exploration rover stay out for a bit. Okay, rocket is down. Concrete. You know what? I'm going to decommission that temporarily. We'll just put in the basic concrete extractor for the moment. Yeah, they are going to be busy on that, aren't they? Okay, 70 of 80. And the rest of that is just the metal storage. So, should be
Resources
enough to finish. 77 of 80, 78, 79. And stopped work shift. Don't have any unemployed at the moment. How I've got traits. How I've got an unemployed colonist, I do not know, but he's probably just graduated Mars U.
Sector scanned.
Nope, he is actually unemployed.
Anomaly found.
Huh. Okay, fine. Go work at... Oh, I don't know. Go find yourself a job. Job? Job? No matter. Go switch yourself over to the archaeology here. Let's get another job for this guy. Okay, also go look at the rovers. So, you go explore. You go tank up. There we go, that'll do. Scanner is online. Drone loads is busy. Tunnel is built, which means that we're now good to put in a concrete extractor or two. Yank.
Vehicle battery low.
532. 522, 521, 562. Okay, let's put one there and one.
Breakthrough discovered.
Oh, a block up there. Set. Okay, move them across. Machine parts and metals. Right. Transport. I need to run some. I need to pick up some machine parts. Load them up from there. There we go. Unemployment. Still unemployed.
Meteor incoming.
Oh dear. Perhaps I should consider putting the meteor defense lasers in. Just a thought. Okay, let's see. Tunnels. Ruins of an abandoned building. Rebuild that. Okay, seriously, a meteor took out the tunnel. Why? Why, game, why? Okay, that's it. The meteor defense grid's gotta go in. Starting with the main section. Okay, 2 concrete generators built. Now, in theory, all I have to do is hook them up to the power. Of course, at this rate, it is actually going to be simpler just to put in a quick power generator, just by way of an emergency move. So, there we go. Just get them running. I was hoping to be elegant about it, but you know what? Doesn't have to manage without. Oh, yeah, now we really do have to manage without, because the concrete generator just ran out of concrete. Oops. Okay, rocket's coming down and is tanking up. Okay, I want that into an automated mode just to get the money coming in from Earth. Time to start turning a profit. Ha. Okay. Drone, go and pick up some concrete. Now, with a bit of luck, the drone's here. Okay, pause construction on that. Finish this wind farm so we can actually generate some concrete. Ha ha. High priority on that. Concrete in, wind farm up, concrete generators partially working. Okay, let's get another wind farm built. And then restart construction on the tunnel. Unfortunately, I probably can't afford to drain there. I can't afford to enhance this just yet, so just going to have to live with it. But hey, concrete production is in play. They're both turning out a decent chunk, and that will hopefully solve the rest of this issue. Just need to adjust the drone controller a little so that they can see both the construction site and the deposit bay. Oh dear. That's a shame. Also, I actually need to move about a hex west so they can also see the storage bay for this one. Hex northwest. Another hex west. There we go. Okay, right, that's got the drone fully online. They can start extracting concrete here.
Research complete.
78 of 80, 79 of 80. Right, tunnel rebuilt, I hope. Fusion auto-regulation complete.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Okay, speaking of anomalies, let's get on to this one. Pick up some research. Also get the transport charged, turned around, and over to assist. Okay, so concrete source is re-established. Tunnel is re-established. Meteor laser I need to think about, but, well, the whole transport thing's a bit of an issue. Okay. New query. Can I start to put in the Megadome? Yes, I can. And I can also start to connect up things like the power grid and the utilities for it. So, power cables from here to here to start with. Then from the tunnel to the other side of the dome. So once the dome's complete, we'll have a full grid connection. And also put in a pipeline as well to bring in the life support. Sorted, once they get it all built. Of course, I still have to think about metals transport. Power the rover, would you? There we go. Zip. Once this will get up to 50% power, which will keep it going for a bit. Then I need to move some. Get this, well, firstly back to charge up. And then get it over here to assist with scavenging metal for the dome productions, because I need the Megadome online in order to start getting colonists out here in order to start producing metal, which admittedly is a little ambitious. I would perhaps be more sensible building a small dome, getting a small colony population out here, and then putting in a larger dome later on, because I need this metal deposit. But hey, sensible, meh, who cares? Also, note to self, water extraction can go in there if I need to.
Vehicle battery low.
Yes, I know the Explorer's been out for a while. Okay, they're up fully away and working. Polymer production's coming across. Concrete's doing okay. It's metal that's the problem. Okay, low battery so far. Okay, new tech's available. We'll swing up here, and with the drone power restored, let's get this recharged again. Okay. Drones are working their little socks off over here. Perfect. Also, let's put a dumping ground in just for the sake of keeping it neat. There we go. Okay, check the research queue. Let's see, they're doing the Martian network and high-powered jets at the moment. That'll help the shuttles. I've got farm automation, resilient architecture. Fusion workers no longer require workers in the operating 150 performance. Okay. Drones cost 50% less basic resources. Right, let's get that one on. And what's this? Large-scale excavation. Yes, yes, yes. Ha ha ha. Yes, please. Thank you. Infinite concrete. I want that. And also, let's look at some of the other stuff. Plasma rocket. Yes, please. You know what? I'm going to drop some funding on research. Let's pull the jets out. Sprint through the Martian network on outsourced research, which will have us done in about 5 sols, and then use that to do dome streamline. Actually, let's swap this around. Large scale excavation. The plasma rocket can wait. Project Mohole. Okay, infinite metal as well, theoretically. So we'll get those two going. Not sure how efficient this production is going to be, but not needing deposits is absolutely critical, because not needing a concrete deposit will mean I can exploit the beta site. Woohoo! 500 colonists! Okay, unfortunately unemployment is starting to creep up again. How are they? 16 out of work at present. Okay, let's build Let's build some panem et circenses. Keep them all happy. Art workshop. Concrete and polymers. Yes, why? Oh wait, we've already done ones there, but can I put it in somewhere else? That's a residential building. Residential. I think I covered just about all the options. I can start doing more science buildings as well, can't I? Huh. That's less of an issue for the moment, however. Resources. Yes, I know. Also, I need to clear that out. I wonder, resources. Building a good chunk of electronics, so put in a gaming store perhaps? Not sure where Actually, I can drop it in here. Okay, so gaming. Electronics store, rather. There we go. And just drop in a... not a network node, a statue to the founders of Mars. Sorted.
Sector scanned.
Right. Back out. Queue up some more scanning. Right, Dome, Explorer and Transport should both be set. Let's go snag a charge off this instead. Still can't afford to drain the power grid, sadly. And I'm pushing the limits of what the drone commander can handle. I really need to hope either the dome can handle this or I need to put a drone hub in. Well, that's a problem for later. Okay. Unemployment. It's
Anomaly analyzed.
kicking up, and unfortunately a lot of my main factories are running at 100%. So, not something that can really be used, especially when I'm short on resources for quite a few of them. As I say, I can put in some more research outbuildings. I also need to put in more fuel extractors. In fact, you know what? Because that's fueling a rocket, I think that's what it is. Can I get production? Let's put another couple of fuel refineries in. Oh wait, no, those require metal. Fine, okay, I'm just going to have to deal with unemployment for a bit. Also, how's the Explorer doing? Trundle, trundle, trundle. Okay, next tech unlock if you don't mind. Okay.
Vehicle battery low.
Oh yes, I forgot. I need the transport out scavenging metal, don't I? Okay, transport, get to work. Load up on that, unload it there. I could just import from Earth, of course. Cargo rocket, what does metal cost? A lot, and it's not particularly weight efficient either. Fine, scrap that plan. Close that. Concrete constructors are busy. I'll use scavenge deposits for a bit. That may take a while.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye.
Waste rock liquefaction. Domes can extract concrete from waste rock. Waha! Yes, I can use waste rock. Woo! Yay! Etc. Water consumption nodes recruit, etc. Farm automation. Decreased number of workers. Holographic scanning. Right. Waste rock liquefaction. Thank you. That will be so useful. And, well, once I get large-scale excavation done... actually, concrete's not a big problem. Project Mohole is. So we'll do that. We'll clean up the waste rock as well. Then we'll put in the large-scale excavator. And once that's done... let's see. Why not? The atomic accumulator. The ultra battery. Not that's really a serious... actually, no. Hold that thought. Let's put in the drone drive. Close that. Okay. rocket is almost done exporting. 3 of those runs will pay for another batch of outsourced research. In the meantime, where's that transport? Also, drone will have to just come back and do its own charge cycle. Sorry guys, you don't get to take a quick route this time. So, 26 metal from there. Gank.
We have an oxygen.
Our colonists are suffocating.
What?
We'll have a few hours to get them more oxygen before they run out.
We have a water shortage.
Oh great, what just blew? Okay, I'm betting another of the Moxies has... Either one of the Moxies has gone offline, or I have a production problem. Let's see. Deposit 1 is fine. Deposit 2 is running low, but is manageable. It's the fact that the Moxies have taken too long to get this done. Right. Oxygen tanks. Stack that up. And prioritize repairing these two. Okay, Martian network research complete. Yank transport. Need more metal. Need more metal, need more metal, need more metal. Metal, metal, metal. There is not enough metal. Surface deposits, why? Okay, there we go. Grab that. Transport run loaded up. And shift it south. Okay, so drone is on the transport route. Fine, that solves the immediate crisis. I hope. Okay. Okay, oxygen surplus restored. Water shortage still minor, but troubling. Mostly because the vaporators are failing, because they all need metal. Great. Well, luckily I have enough stored water that it's not a serious concern. But I do need to put an extractor or 2 in here. Water extractors. Let's see. Concrete and machine parts. Perfect. Okay. Junk. 1 and 2. Then put in a pipe connection. To there. And then there. Pipe set. Drone controller is just about able to handle those. Yes, I'm sure there are. If you don't mind, I'm trying to make sure that they don't turn into dead colonists. So the ungrateful little saps will just have to wait for a bit. Okay, hook up 1 and 2. Right. Okay, that should help the water problem once they get it up and running. This deposit's about to collapse. 173. That deposit's got a little longer left to it, but I'm not going to bother boosting them any further.
Has died.
Oops. Suicide? Oh dear. Low sanity, that's awkward. Well, he was a hypochondriac. Also, concrete is still a problem. Yes, I know we're short of metal. I'm aware we're short of metal, computer. Thank you for pointing this out. Right, let's go check some more anomalies. Starting with that one at the north side. And keep building this dome. Almost got the concrete and the polymers, just need the metal. So, transport. Get to it. Find me some more metal. Load up over there.
Colonists are departing.
Great. Well, we were stalling a little anyway, so you know, dropping the population pressure a bit, not actually a serious problem. Unfortunately, the domes need maintenance. Concrete again. Being able to put in a concrete extractor here that doesn't need deposits and getting the waste rock liquefaction will make life so much easier. That'll temporarily solve the concrete problem entirely. Just a question of whether or not the colony implodes first.
Breakthrough discovered.
Magnetic extraction, how does this work? Production increased 50%. Sweet. Okay, well let's add that in to the mix as well. Eternal fusion. What is the performance of this reactor? 110. Wow. Okay, that will actually be a significant boost. Also, I'm willing to bet concrete is turning into a thing. A very significant thing, in fact. So you know what?
Earthsick colonists.
Yes. I know. We're running short of concrete. We're working on it. 673, there we go. Right, and plug that in as well. Cables.
Resources are low.
There we are. Right, just get all of that built and we're good. Drone hub. 7 drones. Problem is I need metal to bring in new drones. And that's still refueling. Huh. No drones under control. They're all busy. What about the drone rover? Could maybe consider bringing that back and temporarily halting production here, but the drone hub here is the one that's controlling the concrete extraction, running the initial supply lane. The shuttles should really be producing enough to keep everything else going. But apparently not.
We have
Okay.
a water shortage.
Again. We're trying to get the secondary water production online. At least Moxie is on.
A colonist has died.
Oh, another suicide. And okay, these extractors are gone, so let's scavenge them back. You did well while you could, gentlemen. Congratulations. Dismantle 1. Dismantle 2.
Our explorer just got into a pretty serious accident.
Sod.
The good news is, it's still in one piece.
Ah, the bad news is it's stuck out in the middle of nowhere with a malfunction. However, there is a decent chunk of metal to be had out here. Another 86. So... This is turning into something of a theme, isn't it? Right, well, let's get some drones out to repair this. Let's also transport up. In fact, you know what? Let's just put in a metals depot here. Use a working drone command to do it. With a bit of luck, the shuttles will move everything across. Of course, this does leave me with absolutely no drone coverage here, but at least I can get some of the maintenance done while we're waiting. And they are running a surplus of concrete at the moment. The problem is it's not yet got out here. And we have a water problem, but at least we've got one of the extracts online. We just need to get the cable hooked in. Because for that we need... Guess what? Metal! Okay, oxygen shortage. Another of the Moxies must have malfunctioned. Yep, there we go. Well, maintenance is requested, but prioritise that if you don't mind. This is turning into a theme. Okay, why are these people... Why are these people committing suicide? On second thoughts, just have to think about it later. Okay, drones. Okay, rover is repaired, and the little guys are doing a very good job of harvesting up all of that stuff. So, set up a transport route. Metals to... Let's bring them back here to start with. Get the RC rover back on the job. Out there. Once they've harvested all of this... Yes, I know.
An oxygen shortage.
Yes, I know that as well. Moxie is having trouble. Okay. Transport is moving.
We have an oxygen shortage.
Oh, good. Well, that's slightly improved. Okay, Moxie is back. I am still running short, and I am out of oxygen as well. Which of the Moxies malfunctioned? Any of them? None of them? Okay, let's... there we go. Malfunction Moxie. Prioritize that.
Shortage. We have a water shortage. Anomaly.
And... still need the metal for these cables. Because... yeah, we've got two...
Complete.
Good news, everyone. We have the option to put in a mohole. Problem is, until we get Moxie online, prioritize that. Oh yeah, and the meteor lasers need to go in as well, don't they? Ah, great. Yay, disaster dominoes. Oh, how I love thee. Right. Join me next time, ladies and gentlemen, for more Surviving Mars, when hopefully we'll get the water production online, the oxygen production back online, and finish the Megadome, assuming the colonists haven't all killed themselves, died of thirst, or various other bad things haven't happened. There may be a colony left by the next episode. Who knows?